This is a demo about how you're going to put your photo weave together. So the first thing you're going to do is pick your longer strips and put them together like a puzzle. Once you get them lined up, you're going to try to get them as close as possible, almost like the pictures back together. Grab the tape and pull off enough tape that will go the length of the edge of your photograph, and carefully place the tape over that white edge, pressing it down. Your long pieces are now attached on the end. I'm just going to roll the tape around the back, and then now they're together, and put them to the side. Grab your short pieces and now put them together like a puzzle. You will not be taping these edges together. We just need them in order so that we can weave them in the proper order of your piece. Once you know that your two images are at the same orientation, meaning you're starting on the same side, you're going to take your first piece and weave it under, over, all the way through the edge of your photo. If you have a pair of scissors at home, you can actually trim off that white edge. Do you see how it's showing up in my image? I didn't trim it because you may not have scissors, but if you do have scissors, you can trim it and it will help line your picture up a little bit closer. I started with my second piece already, and I went the opposite of what I did before. So if you go under, over, then you're going to go over, under. So each additional piece that you add to your weave will be the opposite of the one that you did before. As you continue to weave, you will notice that it's harder and harder to keep things together. So after you get about 3, 4, or 5 strips put into your weave, flip it to the back. On the back, you'll be able to see where it's not lined up as well or where there may be gaps because you're not having the picture interfere with what you're looking at. So I'm kind of pulling them closer together and pulling them in from the center. Once you get them kind of tighter, then you're going to put a piece of tape up the sides to help keep it together as you weave or as you continue to weave. My suggestion is to do this every 4 or 5 strips. So at strip 4 or 5, and then at strip 9 or 10, and then at strip 14 or 15, which might be close to the end anyway. Okay, I'm going to jump ahead a little bit in just a second, and it's sped up. This is not the normal amount of time it would take. Take a little bit longer than what my video is showing. You may have one leftover piece at the end that doesn't fit, and that's okay. But once you get all your pieces put in, you're going to turn it over to the back and put a piece of tape around the entire outside edge of your weave to keep it together. And that is your completed weave.